Taeyang and Jungkook were running in the dark streets with in their hands and injured badly as they were on a mission. Jungkook, you go that side. I'll handle here, he said, and Jungkook changed his way. Taeyang turned around and started shooting one by one the men who were chasing them getting knocked down. Jungkook, done, he said and wiped the blood around the corner of his mouth. I think we're safe now, Jungkook said and came from that side. I just want that stupid Kevin to die. That's it. How dare he ditch me? Taeyang said, pacing back and forth with us in his hand. I didn't know he was planning this behind us, he said and slamming his hand on the table. Kevin, he has messed with me. I will tear him from bone to skin and took another. Give me that, Jungkook said and Taeyang tossed it to Jungkook and Jungkook also started. The whole room was just filled with smoke and their curses. We can't believe anyone in this business. How did I slip in his trap? He said, brushing his hair back with his hand. Don't worry, he attacked us cause we were alone today. But he won't see tomorrow morning. I have called our men. They will handle him. Tiang was so much as it was his habit. He used to a lot in stress, anger and frustration. Tiang, stop. You are doing too much, Jungkook said and sipped. But he didn't listen to Jungkook. Keeping his stick on the ashtray, Jungkook kept a hand on his shoulder. You promised Ryan you won't touch in your life. I swear if you have one more, I will tell her everything, he said as his eyes softened. The only person who can calm him was you, Kim Ryan. He promised you that he will never do such things when you both got married, and after 2 years, he has broken his promise. You very well know Vine is sick. I don't want her to take any more stress. I don't want my love to stress, Taeyang said and threw it in the ashtray. Jungkook used to call Vine his sister. They both were not blood related, but Jungkook was close with Taeyang's family, so he's always cared for you and respected you. He was continuously looking at the rain pouring heavily through the window and looking at the clock. It's been 12 p.m. He hasn't came yet, you said and sighed. I wanted to tell you something, Tay. Please come home safe, you said and sat on your bed holding a pillow against your chest. It wasn't for the first time he was late. It was like a routine for you now to live with this thought whether he would make it to home or not. You tried several times to convince him to quit this shitty business, but he never did. It's the only thing he got from his beloved father: wealth, power, and the risk of his life. He was handling his father's business as he loved his father so much, but he never had time and affection for him. And now he was fulfilling his last wish to take care of his empire. Your dad always told you to not marry a man like Theo, but you never listened to him. All that mattered you was Theo and his love. But now, living like this, you were thinking of your decision. It's not like you don't love him. He's the only one you want. But the thing is, you went for a checkup today and you found out that you're pregnant. I don't want our baby to live like this thing. Every time we have fear of our life, what's the point of such work which doesn't even let you breathe freely? Your dad had a company which you wanted Tiang to hire, and now you wanted that too. You wanted him to quit this job and work with your dad. Today, I will tell him, I can't live like this. I always think I will lose him like this, you said, and tear dropped from your eyes. I hope he's fine, you said, and getting up, tracing the window with the fingers as the rain started pouring heavily. And there, you heard knock from the door, which puts a calm smile on your face. You opened the door only to see young injured standing in front of you with wet cloths. He kissed your cheeks a little bit and entered the home tired. Meanwhile, he was panicking. Today, what happened with you? Are you okay? What did you do? Why are clothes so wet? Blood? Is that blood in your face? You bombarded him with so many questions as he was going towards the living room and you was after him. Ryan, don't worry, it's not that serious, he said and turned towards you. You quickly went inside the room and came back with first aid. He sat on the couch and was applying ointment on his face and burn. You could sense that he again started. I wanted to ask for something. What happened? He said, still the frustration and anger evident on his voice. They quit this thing. We don't have to live like this, baby. You said, sitting on your knees in front of him. Not again, Ryan. I'm not in the mood. Taeyong, please. I always have fear that I will lose you someday. Every day I think I'm seeing you for the last time. Please, Taeyong, join my dad's company. Please, we can live a better life. Shut the up, Ryan. You don't know anything, so keep quiet and let me do what I want. Taeyong, that's not you. Tear formed in your eyes as he never talked with you like that. That's me, the real me. I crave for blood. This is the only thing I want. If you have any problem with this, you can leave. Tay, I don't want to leave you. Please listen to me once, you said as he turned in frustration, brushing his hair upward. You know what, Ryan? If you have this much problem, then let's be apart. I don't want to live with you, he said and threw the wedding ring, which went out from the window, and made his way towards the room. Taya, you said, looking at his disappearing figure, breaking into tears which streamed down her face. You can't leave me like that, Kim Taeyong! You screamed and wiped your tears. You'll have to quit this, you said to yourself and sat on the couch. He has always fixed things between us. I think it's my turn, she said and went outside in the rain to find that ring. You was searching for the ring in the wet long grass while the rain was pouring so badly. He didn't mean to hurt me. He is just so frustrated with his work. He thinks handling father's business is only thing I can do, but reality was different. He was good at everything. I will have to fix it for a love. With that thought in your mind, you continued your search, shining the torch light across the long grass. The rain was making it hard to see anything clearly. You were drenched, shivering from cold, and was not feeling well. But none of it mattered right now. I can't lose this, you whispered to yourself. The memories started to flash in front of your eyes. This will look perfect on you, Tay, you said, choosing the ring. Of course, you have chosen it for me, love. Finally, we're getting married. Yeah, Tay, finally, we'll be sharing life. I will have you for the whole life. You'll be mine only, you said, face palming. I love you so much, Ryan, he said and pecked your lips, and you shyly smiled. Do you consider my story, Ryan, as your wife till death apart you in your high and low in every stage of your life? Yeah, I do. You make us the bride. Finally it happened, Mrs. Kim, he said and attached his lips with yours. The memories made you cry and you wiped your tears with your wet sleeves. At morning, last night after changing the wet clothes, Taehyung fell asleep on the bed. Oh, Ryan, he said, stretching his arms and getting up from the bed. He looked around, but you was not there. Is she still angry with me, huh? He said and walked towards the balcony only to see you in garden. Fully soaked, your hair plastered to your face and clothes dripping wet. You were laying there unconscious. Wyatt, he said and went downstairs hurriedly. Wyatt, what are you doing here? He said and came to her. There she was, half unconscious, burning from fever. I found the ring, you said, and taking his hand softly, you selected the ring on his finger and brought tears in his eyes. Please don't ever leave me, you said and fainted. Wyatt? Baby? Wyatt, get up please, baby, he said, trying to make you conscious. Then he took you in his arms in bridal style and went inside the hole. There he changed your wet clothes and soon he took you to the hospital. Doctor, please check her. She has high fever and she is not responding, he said, panicking. Don't worry, mister. She'll be fine. Let me check her, Mrs. Parks said, and then you got admitted. I messed up everything. She did nothing wrong, but I did this to her, he said. Now he was so angry with himself. Mister, did you know she's pregnant? You should have took care of her. Pregnant? He said with his eyes wide. Yeah, she's 3 weeks pregnant. Soon she will regain her conscience, but you really should take care of your wife. Her condition is sensitive now. She'll be delivering a baby. Your baby. I'm sorry, he said, lowering his head. Mrs. Park patted his shoulder. Don't worry, everything will be fine. After some hours, you opened your eyes slowly and found him holding your hand, sitting next to you, and tears were flowing freely from his eyes. Taehyung, you said softly. Ryan, he said and looked at you immediately. Why are you crying, Tae? You said, kissing his hair a little. I'm so sorry, Ryan. He got broken down into tears and hugged you tightly. I'm sorry. I will never leave you. I will never go anywhere. I will do whatever you will say. You want me to quit this mafia business? I will quit it. I will work with your dad, Ryan. Really, Tay? You will quit it? You said, feeling happy for your family, and then you remembered what you want to tell him. Tay, I wanted to tell you something. I have a good news. You're pregnant with our child, he said and pecked your lip. Ah, I wanted to tell you that, he said and pouted. Oh, tell me then. Mr. Kim Kyung, you're going to be a dad. Really? OMG! Thank you so much for giving me this much happiness, Ryan. I love you so much, he said and kissed you. Mr. Atyam, you better take care of Viney. Otherwise, I won't spare you, she said and slapped him on his back and you laughed. I promise I won't do anything now, he said, rubbing his back. The whole room was filled with giggles and laughs. My kiddos, that is for now. I will meet you guys in the next video. Till then, bye. Thank you so much for watching.